Good morning. Welcome to Smart Social Secrets Tips. I am so excited to have you here because I'm going to be sharing one of my very favorite tools that I use in my business to organize all of the videos, all of these live streams that I do online. And I'm going to share with you today that tool, and I'm going to take you on a tour behind the scenes. So, if you're watching this in replay, that's great. You can slow it down or stop or whatever. If you're watching it live, I would love to have you let me know that you're here. And then I will actually, work with you on just going through every single piece of this tool. So the name of the tool that I use is called Searchie, and Searchie is a basically a way to organize your emails. I mean your videos, excuse me, not your emails, your videos, and be able to connect it with your autoresponder, which is your email, right? So you can connect it using Zapier, which is a tool that connects things. It's free to connect it. But what's really great about having this is that you can really like up your game when it comes to your videos and how they look and what they do. So I am going to walk through step by step how I use this tool. And then, of course, if you have any questions about it, please let me know. I'll turn on my comments here so I know if anybody is here with me today. So, yeah, if you come in, just let me know. Let me know you're coming by and who you are. And I'm going to jump right into sharing about this tool because I do think that this is a tool that if you're making any kind of video content for clients, for yourself, anything like that, this tool is going to be amazing for you. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to do this so you can see it more. This is the home screen for Searchie. It's searchie.io. And I will put that on the screen here, but also I have it in the description of this video. You can just click on the link. There's a link there directly to searchie.io. And what I love about searchie.io is that it is very much a tool that will help you to organize your videos content. So one of the things that's really hard with video content, especially if you are doing it in multiple places, is just sort of how to organize it. Again, like if you're on, here, I'll just give you the searchie.io here so you can see it. Here it is. Here you go. Searchie.io. So if you are on, YouTube and you're doing YouTube and you're trying to grow that, you're going to want to drive everybody to YouTube. That's for sure. So it depends on your strategy. But what I love about this is you can take pieces from your YouTube, from your Facebook, from wherever you do video and put them together and turn them into something new and different. They call them hubs. And so I'm going to go into each one of those as hubs. So let me start with the hubs as an idea. So these are my hubs. Again, you can start, let me tell you about the pricing first. I'm going to do that right up front. You can start at about $29 a month for a one hub. So like if you only have like one thing you want to do, this is a great way and it's very affordable. You can do one hub and you can connect all of your stuff to that. And I'll show you how the connections look on the back end here in a minute. But really the $29 a month is great. And then at pro level, you can do all the basic features, 15 hours of uploads per month, 3 hubs, which is great to have more than one. Believe me, 3 hubs will help you to create more things. Because as soon as you start using this, I promise you, you're going to think of things you can use it for. I did. And then the one that I'm on is the pro. I'm in the business plan. So I got into this like several years ago when it just first launched. So I got in at the very highest level, but so I can do unlimited hubs. So you'll see a bunch of hubs in my background because I use them for everything. These hubs are super powerful, super easy to use. And I love them so much. So anyway, let me just jump right into how that looks. So here are the hubs. They recently put in a bunch of cool templates so that you don't have to figure out how to do this because you can make websites or web pages with their stuff. So you can do coaching. They were just showing you some different types of ideas. You can start from scratch. But what happens with these hubs is you have a bunch of different hubs that you can create. And so here are the ones that I've created so far. There are quite a few. The one that's really interesting right now is Social Media Breakfast. I have that one here and I'm just going to go, this is the Social Media Breakfast. I'll show you the back end of that in a minute. This is my monthly event that I do here in Houston and we have a guest on every time. And so that's a really great place to have a website for that group, that club, because I run it. And, it would be, for a long time, I didn't have a website for that because it just was a lot of work. But now I can just put it straight to Searchie, and we have a hub and we have a website. So this is the website. And I put this together myself on the back end, no help with any graphic designer or anything. I mean, we did this in Canva, this social media community. I did it myself actually too. And, just where social media specialists in Houston meet. And it's really all about that. We have a gift of guidance coming up. People can come in here and play different things and click on different things, and it takes them different places. It's just a very good website. That's actually a video, so I'm not going to play it right now, but you get the idea. It opens it up in a video format. You can see the most recent. Oops, I just quit that. You can see the most recent things we've done. So the way that looks in the back, so you saw the front, is that I click on this dashboard and it opens up the hub. And that makes it really simple for me to come in here and actually create more in that area. So yeah, it's been up by 56% in the last few days. And that makes sense because we had a social media breakfast last week. So let me just customize this reel. So you can see you've got stats and everything on the background. All right, I'm going to open this. It's going to take a minute for it to load, but as it loads, what it's going to do is it's going to show you a builder. So it has a really very drop dead simple builder on the back end. And why it's taking forever, I don't know, probably because I'm on video with you. But here it is. And so these are the different sections. And what's great about that is I can come in here and just click on the different sections. You'll see how that works here in a minute. When I roll over it, you'll see things like little plus signs pop up. See this little gear that pops up. And when I click on the gear, it just opens up a little thing to the left, and you can actually put your content in here. There's the header there for this section. You can see how I can actually immediately create all kinds of content very easily. I'm going to get myself out of the way so you can see down in that corner. And the other cool thing about this is you can just, if I wanted to add something to this, I just click on this plus sign, and it's going to open up a whole bunch of options over here on the left. So I can do a grid, I can do a search, I can do a carousel, and these are videos, right? So features and videos. And also you can put like an image in there or something like that too. And they're constantly adding new things to this. In fact, they're about to launch a bunch of new features, and I'm not even sure what they are. Right now, the one thing I wish they had that they don't have is they don't have a way for me to embed, like, say, a PowerPoint presentation or a Google slide or something like that. And I wish they would have that for reasons I'll show you in a minute. So they don't have that yet, but they've been talking about that's possible. And they have I think it's on the roadmap somewhere. I think I saw it. Meaning a roadmap is, if you don't know, is when a software company has a group of things that they're going to work on, and they have their users up, like vote on what they want, and they put them in order. So anyway, I don't know. So you can have 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4. You can do a left sidebar, a right sidebar. So you can do some really cool stuff and break this page up so that it looks like a website. So it looks just like any website that you build, like say on WordPress. And down here, you're going to see that we have a social media day replay that we did. We have our next Zoom networking on Friday, and kind of we have some information about that. We have a little upcoming events button that will let you click on it and get like information about what's coming up and how to get there. It's just really cool. And then here are the webinars. So here's all of the things we've done. Like this is all of Social Media Breakfast videos going back as far as I think I have it hooked up to in this case, I have it hooked up to the Facebook page. So it's pulling them in from Facebook on its own. So I did not do this. Like it brought this in on its own. It totally automated the process for me. Like once you connect the actual, you give it access, API access and whatnot, the actual Searchie pulls these videos in for you. It's so, so powerful. And really it saves hours and hours and hours of time of me like downloading and uploading and putting into some sort of process with my team or with myself that would just take us forever. So this is what it looks like on the back end of the design. And there's a lot more to that. Again, there's a ton of things inside of the design. We've got content and attributes and stuff. So there's a lot of appearance things you can fix here and do. Let me go back to the actual, I'm not making that change, obviously. So I'm going to go back and try to get to the hubs again. In the meanwhile, while that's sort of loading up to hubs again, I'm going to bring you to the library. So the library is where all of the content comes in. And this is where you're going to create your playlist. You're going to create different things. You can see we're putting together a course right now. I actually have this course that's already been made. It's called Smart Social Secrets. It's a online course for putting together your social media strategy, and we're turning it into a DIY type of course. And so we're pulling it all out of Kajabi, which is what I was using before, into this. And I will then transfer all the old students into from Kajabi here so they can use this again, and maybe it'll bring new life to that for them. It's like a great way to use this. So they have folders and they have playlists, and you click on the folders to create a new one, and you can just name it whatever you want. And you can either drop stuff in your folders, like, personally, like you can take 3 or 4 videos and upload them. So if you just have a bunch on your hard drive, it's a great place to take them and move them. So let's just go to Social Media Breakfast of Houston. This is the folder that we use for that. And this is a gift of guidance thing that I just put in. So actually, I think we're using the playlist. Hold on a minute. I'll go down to playlists. So there's folders and then there's playlists. They kind of have changed this around recently, so it's a little bit harder to remember how it goes. But this is an example. Right now, we have a mastery group that meets weekly, and I do some training with them. And that information comes up into here. So I can either download it in here or connect it. In this case, I'm doing it manually because I'm not doing the actual training on a public channel, like not an API channel. But, you can upload them there. You can go to the library and you can select content from your library that goes into there. So it would pull up all of your different folders. And again, so that's where you connect, is your folders, right? So it's a really, really great thing. Like I said, you can connect your stuff to it, and it makes it really easy to keep up with stuff. So it takes one time to set it up, which is a little confusing when you set it up. I'll be honest. It takes a second to figure it out. It's not that hard, but you know how it is when there's something new. It just takes a minute to figure it out. But once you have the whole thing set up, it just automatically pulls this stuff in. It's so powerful. All right. So that being said, I'm going to show you a couple more things. I also promised you that I would show you a course. So this is a public website. You can actually go to it anytime that you want. It's at smbhou.com. So you can look at it yourself, and I will actually put it in a banner here for you so that you can go check it out. But this is socialmediabreakfast.com. And I'm going to come back in here so you can see me. So yeah, I would go in there and like check it out. Go to smbhou.com, just click around and see how the videos work and how they look when you open them. Each one has a transcript. They have it's just amazing. You get the words across the bottom, you get the crawls, you get everything that you need to make that accessible for people. It's just a really, really great thing. You can also change the speed of the replay there, just like you could anywhere else on say like YouTube or something. So you can like speed things up or slow it down if you're trying to write things out. So it's really, really powerful for people that are watching. It puts power into the hands of the people that are watching the content. And it also gives life to things like these live streams I'm doing now. Say people are busy, say they're doing something else. This gives you a thing. So you say you can't see the screen. It's all black. I'm sorry, Rose. I do not know. I see it myself. So I don't know. You can't see this? Just tell me if you can or can't. 10, 13. I don't know. So here it is. This is what it looks like for me. Can you see that? I can see it here, so I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you can too. So if you can't, I don't know. I'll go back and rewatch the replay, but I think it's there. So I just am. It's just been so helpful to have this for our company. For sure, we have made. I don't know. It's made everything easier. It's made everything so much easier for us, and I know that it will make it easier for you too. I'm going to go here real quick. I just showed you some of the little parts of this. So on the back end, you can change the logos, the theme colors. You can do buttons and images. All of the things can be changed here in these menus. You can change the content, what's in it. You can change all of it. Again, it's very configurable because I have several different ones that I've built on this particular platform, and they all have different colors, different logos, everything. So I'll open up my phone to see if it's black for me, if it's just something that's happening. Okay, let's see. Um, I will look at that real quick while I'm showing you this next part. So these are the hubs again. So I'm just going to go back to the hubs and I'm going to show you another one that I wanted to show out. I think I have this one here. Yeah. So you can, there are apps. Okay, I'll tell you this. There are apps that you can install. So again, I told you could connect Facebook. You can connect a record button too. Oh, this is also really powerful. So the other thing that Searchie has is a browser record button. And it's just one of these browser extensions. I don't have it right here on this one, but it's an extension that you can add to Chrome. And what's great about this extension is that you could really use this extension to create your content. So it is awesome because you don't have to have like another kind of content creator or anything like that. You can use Searchie to do that. And I do it all the time for my team, like especially for training and stuff. We use this a lot to really use it for training. And I'll show you on the hub in just a second. But we will use this to train our staff. Or like say I have a contractor or a subcontractor, I may actually record out what I want them to do and send it over to them. So it's a little bit like Loomly or like there's other ones like that in the marketplace, but this comes with Searchie, which is awesome. And then what's cool about it is it automatically uploads it to Searchie immediately. And it opens up a screen and gives you a link, but then you can go back inside of the Searchie in the content area and put it in a folder or somewhere else. And that is what I have done for my team. So one of the things that's really cool is I've been able to create a sort of a training site that is only seen by my team. I'm gonna have to open up all these hubs again. This is a slow thing. Sorry, guys. It's my computer trying to do too many things at once. But my hubs are here. And I do also have a training hub for my team. So that's really cool because we all use it to make sure everybody's cross-trained. See, it's a Zoetica staff training videos. So we've created this whole video training hub. And when somebody new comes on or we can't remember something, we go back there and we can watch it again. And it absolutely helps us to keep on track with how to use different tools, how to do a certain process. It's really, really powerful to have that. Okay, so that's sort of an aside. Now I'm going to talk to you about making a course or a very small, in this case, this is a mini course that I have called Pathway to Mastery. And I also put a link to that in the description of this video. And that Pathway to Mastery is a series of videos I did as live streams, but I packaged them into a free mini course so that people can go and watch all those videos in one place and they can get the education because it's a process, right? So like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and 6, and so on. And so let me just show you that really quick. I was able to create a landing page for that without any help. I'm sure my design could have been a bit better. I'm not a designer, so you'll see that. But and it's probably yeah. So this is just the video series landing page, and it shows you how that goes. And I put a link to this landing page in the description for this video as well, so you can click on it and see it. And then when you sign up for it, you say get instant access. I actually here's what's inside of it. I did these 6 videos: how to stand out in social media, find and nurture your dream clients, which social media platform should you use, spend less time creating content and get better results, serve your clients with a funnel, pivot your business. And so I have some tweaks and stuff I show you how to do. And that all goes together. It's the Pathway to Mastery and so forth. And so when you put your email in and you sign up for this, it's a lead magnet, I guess you could say. It's a free thing. You will be on my email list, but also you will get instant access to the Pathway to Mastery videos. And that is here, also built in Searchie. And the video series is just basically a page with all those videos on it. And I was able to create that truly in about half a day, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, something like that. And we were able to put this together. And then what happens is it connects with my autoresponder, and that's that. That's how it goes. So, and I can put little messages in here. See, it says you made it, Cami. So like if you sign up for this, it will say your name here. And then I also has my Instant Authority workshop, which is coming up. And registration is opening actually later this week. And so tells you when that's going to be, I have 3 different options. So it's such a great way to bring people on through and show them, what you have to offer, and do a really quick mini course. Like you could sell this for $27, or you could, give it out for free, which is what I do. So, it's just so powerful, guys, to have a tool like this that you can quickly, quickly, quickly do. And for $29 a month, it's so helpful. And I know that 83 gets to be a lot, but once you have like paid customers on these kinds of things, it just basically pays for itself. Also, it pays for itself in the time that you spend, because I spend, you know, I would have spent a lot of time putting something like that together. Not 3 hours is like, yeah. And what I charge an hour, you can multiply what you charge an hour by the time you've spent on that versus the time you would have spent. And that's like the savings that you have. I can save how much this tool costs in like just half a day. Just one product will save me this particular amount of money over and over and over and over again. So I love Searchie for that reason. It's a really great tool, and honestly, I'm become to rely on it, if that makes sense. We also have these particular lives that I do. I also have a Searchie hub for that. I did not share that with you guys in the description, but we do have a hub like that, and I can put that in the comments. But yeah, so I'm able to have this particular thing in all kinds of things. So here's that website. This just shows you the most recent stuff, mastering moment replays. Oh, this is the actually, this is the back end of my paid monthly course, where we actually are helping them put together their entire business plan for their social media. So it's really, really powerful. And again, here's the tips. I'm sorry. Here's the tips one. And then here's the tips one. So I've been able to build unlimited number of websites and things that I really need. So here's the Smart Social Secret tips, and it tells you the most recent stuff. It's so helpful, guys, to have this, to have something that I can, point people toward. It's got one of my free lead magnets here on this page. It's just very, very helpful to have this and not have to worry about needing a tech person or somebody to help me to get this up. So yeah, that is all. So I hope that you could see some of that. Oh, hey, Alan is here. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know why it's black. Alan, could you see all that stuff, or did it look black to you? Anyway, I don't know. So usually this works just fine. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I could see it here. So hopefully it got through on some of the channels, and I'm sorry that you didn't see it. But if you go and check out some of the links I have in the description, you'll see some of the stuff I've done, and I will double check that, Rose. And if I see it somewhere that you can look at it, I will send you the link. Probably on YouTube or somewhere you'll be able to see it. So I will look for it and send it to you specifically. I appreciate you dropping by. So I think that's it for now. I just wanted to show you Searchie. I wanted to show you this tool because I think it's really powerful, and I feel like that it has the potential to really help you with your business. And like I said, I'm using it internally for my team. I'm using it for my training courses. I'm using it for my free gifts and lead magnets. And it is absolutely revolutionized how much I can do. People ask me, how do you do all this stuff? Well, I have some tools that really do help me, and that streamline and automate things so that I can get things done. And this is one of them. This is definitely one of them that I'm leaning on heavily. I'm definitely looking for the improvements that they have to the tool over time. But even now with what they have, it's so helpful for me. And so I just wanted to tell you guys about it. I don't want to keep these things secret. So that's it. That's Searchie in a thimble. And thank you guys for sticking with me a little bit. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.